Hey everybody, and welcome to my vlog. What is a vlog? It's a video blog where I get to do whatever I want. So you can have some inside information, see what projects I'm working on, how I do things, my office. We'll be doing lots of cool stuff on the vlog. Today, I decided to show you a little project that I worked on. I did a post and a blog about YouTube, and I came up with a really cool saying that I thought would be inspirational. So we're gonna stitch it out on McDreamy right here. This is McDreamy, and he is a dream machine, so I think McDreamy is a delightful name for him. And we're gonna do it on this really cool fabric that I found. Now I just had a fat quarter from here and there, and I thought, yeah, this is gonna look nice. So let me put the hoop in the machine. So thank you, McDreamy. I have it threaded with just white, I thought, for the lettering. And let's touch McDreamy. I'm going to do it like, if you've ever seen the videos on this machine, the finger comes up like this and it presses. So should I do it like that? Go to embroidery. Nah, I'm not going to do it like that. That's far too boring. I'm just going to do my thing. So, okay, I've sent it to the machine already. There it is, and you can see what it is. Doesn't that look good? I thought that looked great. It says, be successful in every stitch. Now, I'm not going to bother changing the colors on this because it doesn't matter. I have white threaded, and then I'm going to use purple that I almost put away. There we go. And I'm going to use this purple for here. These are flowers. And I just thought that would look really nice. I might even make it into a mug rug, which would be really easy to do on this machine. And I think it would be great to do. You just have to basically do another square around it. Or, you know, of course, you can just change the foot and do it as a sewing machine. But, you know, I thought that would be cool. So let's set this guy, set it and forget it. And I think we have to turn it around because, yeah, see, it's telling you the hoops. I don't think that'll go. The size is right, though, but we're going to have to turn it and then it will fit in better. So we need to go here to edit, and let's go to rotate, and we're going to do it this way. And look, you see, it fit in. That works now. And just to make sure, I always do this because I'm not really used to this machine yet. I always like to do a little trace of it just to make sure I got it right. I might be wrong. It might be just a smidgen too big. Here's the trace. So let's, no, that's not trace. Yes, it is. 1, 2. That looks like it just fits just fine. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I wasn't sure, so it's always better to check, right? Now, I have everything threaded. I have the bobbin in. And just so you know, I digitized this in Wilcom E4, but you can use any fonts. I'll actually be putting this up for free because I think maybe it's a really good reminder in the group and inspirational. So we're ready to go. So let's start stitching this guy out. Let's go. Let's put our foot down and hit the green button and watch the magic happen. So I'm not going to record the whole thing, but I do think it's cool watching things that you do stitch out and learning about colors and different things. So test stitching is your friend, and I think it's a great way to learn as well. So this isn't anything fancy, it's just a great saying that I came up with. This here is just a motif stitch, and I just liked it. I think it's one of the blackwork ones that I talked about in our block, our crazy quilt block. So it's a little bit different, and it's nothing as spectacular as the crazy quilt blocks, but I really like it. I'm thinking this fabric is pretty cool too. Always be careful when you put your hands near your machines. I think it could cause trouble. All right, looking good. So I'm gonna let this stitch out. I'll speed it up a little bit so you guys don't have to and maybe put some music and you guys can see it stitch out, and then we'll take a couple pictures of the final result and decide if we want to make it into a mug rug. I'm thinking it's looking like a fine mug rug. I like the size of it. All right, so let's let it rock and roll. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, we got the stitch going, all the white's done, so let's change the thread color. Now, I cut the thread, let me get my camera back here, there we go, just so you guys can see. You cut, the proper way of doing it is you cut your thread and you pull it out in the same direction that your thread is generally going. So it's not cool to pull it from up here and pull it this way. Eventually, I know it works, but eventually you will wear out your tension discs and you might get something caught and it might cause issues. So that's how you do it every time. And it's a good habit. So if you keep up the habit, then you will save the wear and tear in your machine. Now, I have to get down for this one. Really easy to thread these machines, and it has a wonderful automatic threader, which is, you can't see it, but it's right here. So let's thread that baby. Good enough. So let's do the last part, and it's only going to take 4 minutes to do these pretty flowers. So let's do it. And there we have it, the happy tunes of McDreamy singing that we finished it. Now, I have a couple of jump stitches to fix, but I'll take a nice picture, the reveal picture, and I'll put it up on the end of this. So thanks everyone for watching the vlog. I'm going to bring you guys along with me on embroidery adventures and otherwise adventures behind the scenes. How I do stuff, the planning that it takes to do the videos. I can show you my green screen and my recorder and all the equipment that I have to make these videos. So tune in for next time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.